folks, main man, Lucky Lance Gruul Ponza Midrange. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. And, you know, like I said, my name's Lance Warren. My screen name is Major Right. That's Major _ Right _ That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. Watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right, follow Major Right on Twitch and Twitter. And over to subscribe to Major Right on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have this disclaimer. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck and only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Letting you all know that. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, you may never know that. And when I play Magic the Gathering, I do prefer to play Modern. And I have been dabbling in Pioneer, of course, because Pioneer has kind of become the darling format, at least for Wizards. They're always promoting that format, and, you know, we got to follow that, you know, RCQ grind, so I got to play a lot of Pioneer. But I do prefer Modern. When I play Modern, it's my favorite deck. Good old red-green Gruul Ponza Midrange. Deck I've had the most success with, both in paper and in digital. And the deck you'll likely see me playing. You know, it's just a good old classic, even though it's new. What's up, Gage? How you doing, man? It's kind of a classic, even though it's got mostly new cards in it, you know. People say, oh, your list is old. It's like, dude, it's got Furies, Endurances, Clothis, Renin 6. All cards that are less than 5 years old, which in Modern used to be, like, incredible if your deck had that many cards that are less than 5 years old. Bone Crusher, Giant, Questing Beast. I mean, these are all new. Boseiju, Tranquil Thicket's new to Modern. Sideboard's got Force of Vigor and Cindervines. I guess we'll count Cindervines. I don't know. Clothis, you know. All sorts of stuff in there. All sorts of goodies. Take a look at the weather. It is a beautiful spring day out there. Instead of being out in the sun, I'm in here. Weather for Avondale conditions are partly cloudy. Temperature of 56 degrees. The wind is blowing from the east at 8 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 25%. So there you go. Weather report. Let's see here. We are still 42 followers on Twitter. We are still 309 followers on Twitch. We did go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. We are now at 506. So thank you guys very much there. So of course, shout out to all 42 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 309 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 506 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 14 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of their hard-earned money. It's very trying and dangerous times. You can spend your money anywhere else to make more sense than spending on me, including if you bought some KFC. Some KFC, you guys. If you bought some KFC with that money, it would certainly at least give you nourishment. I don't know if they say it's healthy or nutritious, but at least, you know, you got to eat something. A lot of people starve to death still in the modern world. It's crazy. Like, it's sad, but it happens. Mostly not in the United States. Talking about, like, you know, West Africa and stuff. You know, Central America. Really poor areas of the planet. But, oh, man, Gage. Thank you so much for the resub. 21 months in a row. And Gage says, here's to Oakland, California. May Ponza reign. I hope so. And KO Diamonds is going to be there, too. So I'm going to try and meet up with him for a second. At least shake his hand. Or if he's like one of those weird germaphobes, I guess rub elbows together, which I don't know if I really like that. I don't think I do. Like, I think it looks really awkward. I mean, the fist bump is okay. It still looks kind of weird, especially with people you don't really know. Like, the fist bump's all right with guys you're friendly with, but I've never met him before, so he wants to fist bump, I will, but I'll be like, okay. If he goes for the elbow, I probably will just shake his elbow and pretend like that's like his stub. You know, like he doesn't have a hand. You know, shake my stub. I'm a war veteran, so you shake their stub. So anyways, yeah, hopefully things go good in Oakland. Hope to see you there. I'll be there, of course. Yeah, what we're talking about is MXP Oakland. It's being hosted by Laughing Dragon. It's actually my locals, one of my locals. They're a great shop. Constantine is the guy that runs it. I can't remember the other guy's name. Great dudes, great shop, great location. I really like Laughing Dragon. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Got a big 20K 4-slot RCQ on April 1st. No, it's not an April Fool's joke. That's actually happening. And then potentially, if I don't do well enough to make day 2, I will participate in a 5K 2-slot Pioneer RCQ on Sunday. So it's a lot of Magic the Gathering action. I will be playing on Friday as well. They got some trial runs going. I don't know how many of those I'm going to play. I'm definitely going to play one. Just see how I feel. So yeah, a lot of excitement going on. Yesterday I did play an RCQ in Kent, Washington at Wizard Keep Games. It's their first time having an event at their new location. Their previous location in Renton kept getting broken into like weekly. So they moved to Kent, and now they're only getting broken into like monthly. So that's good. That's an improvement. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for more Gruul Ponza. By the way, I went 3-2 yesterday. Got 9th place. Didn't quite make the top 8. I'm still a little salty about it, not because of my placement, because the guy who wins the whole damn thing, he only played like 3 rounds. He's one of those super elites that gets all the benefits. The tournaments are delayed for him. He gets discounts at fucking stores. You know, he gets to do whatever the hell he wants. He makes the top 8. Okay. And then all 3 of his opponents concede to him and he wins the whole RCQ. I mean, it's just horrible. I mean, that's not how the game is supposed to go, dude. Like, you're supposed to win and not just, please concede to me. You know, I don't even understand it. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. The hell with them. And we're going to play some Ponza today. It's my last practice week. I'm going to be here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Try and see if I can get any more good practice in before I head on down to Oakland. Yeah, it's horrible, Gage. It's horrible. And this guy is just notorious for that stuff. Exactly. I mean, imagine if you're a guy who's, you know, you're trying to, you know, do your best like me and a couple other guys there. There's a couple cool guys there. One guy named Reed, no relation to Reed Duke. You know, and he's in the same boat I am. You know, he always plays pretty good decks, but, you know, he struggles at Magic. And, you know, there's guys that really play well there. And that, you know, there's another guy named Dylan that I really like that still plays. All these guys are younger than me. All the guys that are around my age, they've all basically stopped playing. I don't know why, but they have. I'm like one of the last old guys left. It's just horrible. I mean, it's just so bad to hear about that. I mean, I waited to see if I was making top 8 because I knew there was a chance. I didn't make. I got 9th. Immediately, when they look at the standings, they know who's playing who. You know, as soon as the standings are announced, his guy that he was playing against just walked up and said, "You can have it. You deserve the win." It's like, what? How does this happen? How did he get like this? Where he was always arrogant as fuck, and now he's just winning RCQs just because? I mean, what the hell? Alrighty. So, we are going to reveal the beverage of the day. We all know the official start of the video is beginning to like crack open a beverage and reveal it first. And today's a brand new beverage. Never seen this before. This can, I'm talking about showing up bright on a store shelf or in a cooling compartment door. What am I talking about here? I don't even know what this is. This is a 3D energy drink, berry blue. Look at this thing. It's literally, I mean, look how blue this is. It's like a fucking Easter egg. It's just called 3D. I mean, it doesn't have any description on it. It says it is made in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky, believe it or not. I went to the Louisville Slugger Bat Factory when I was like 12 years old. You know, so I have some connection. From the dollar store. This cost me a hell of a lot more than $1. What the hell? I got ripped off, dude. This thing cost me like $3. That's bullshit. I should get 3 of these. We all know the official start of the video is beginning until I crack on my beverage is going to happen right now. Oh, man, that was pretty good. That was worth $1. That's not bad. Alrighty. I'm going to keep this. This looks pretty good. That was loud as hell. Look at this. An untapped breeding pool. I don't really know what that means, but can't be good. It's most likely rhinos. I would assume. Oh no, it's living end. Great. Got to find that endurance off one of these turn 2 season pyromancers. Coworker recommend using pre-workout over energy drinks and coffee. What does that mean? Pre-workout? Is that a different type of energy drink? I think I've seen these before. You're not talking like a protein shake, are you? So yeah, we're just gonna go for it here. We're gonna do Seasoned Pyromancer, hoping to find Endurance. I definitely want to discard the Fury. Fury is super good in the graveyard for me, and the other Endurance. I mean, the other Seasoned Pyromancer. My God, if I only had a Blood Moon here, huh? All right, discard, discard. Questing Beast isn't horrible. So now if they go Living End, I'll get a Fury and a Seasoned Pyro. I mean, that's about as good as a Living End as I can ever hope for. Oh, they are powdered, though? So you have to mix it yourself? That seems inconvenient and not very fun. I'm not into that at all. What we got going on here? So he can't have Violent Outburst. That's good to know. Could have a Charlotte's Agent here. So we can land a Blood Moon here somehow. Oh, okay, one of those things. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty down here to pillage that basic island. And then maybe play another Arbor Elf. I could also leave up Lightning Bolt. So instead of swinging with everything, leave up the Bolt. Well, you look pretty dumb if you Blood Moon them and you leave their basic island. But maybe you are right. Maybe this is a strange situation where we do want to hit the breeding pool. It's all just over if they find a fetch land if I hit that breeding pool. Is this 5? Okay. Got Brazen Borrower. Wow. All right. If I do hit the breeding pool, I mean, I guess we'll try it, Gage. I'm gonna blame you. Everything goes wrong here. Looks like everything went wrong. There went a Charlotte's Agent though, so maybe everything's going right. Right, that is correct. Since they decided to force a negation, it must have been scary enough for them to waste a 2-for-1 there. There's red anyway. Wow, they are really struggling to find Violent Outburst, it looks like. Yes! Just swing again. Swing again. Yeah, they did pitch Agent. And then just pillage that breeding pool again. Because they still need green for Violent Outburst, right? Sure. Yes. Give me a stomping ground here. I'll say yes. Destroy that. Play an Arbor Elf and leave up Bolt. Seems good. Yeah, right now they'd have Stripe, River Winder, and Curator of Mysteries to bring back. I'm going to have Fury and Season Pyro come back. This kind of sucks that I have to lose. I have to lose this Bolt. I mean, this Questing Beast. I have 4 damage. And then before Pyro resolves, I'm going to Bolt them. Put them in even more duress. Alright, there we go. Okay, what is horrible here? Bone Crusher Giant is generally pretty bad. It can't really kill anything. Relic of Regenis is amazing. And so is Magus of the Moon, I like a lot. Lightning Bolts are questionable. Yes, you are correct, Manure Butt. Fury, Card Hoarder won't even take Ragavans sometimes. Like, they have enough Ragavans and not enough Ragavans are coming back out because anybody who wanted the Ragavans already have them, you know? They've already got them. This is the first time I'm playing this Living End in a while. Because you got to think all the Ragavans already left for Jund. I think Pillage is okay. We'll leave it in if it's terrible. If I turn to Blood Moon and they hit a basic, they're in a lot of trouble. But yeah, Fury sees a ton of play. Been a little while since I've seen you, Nerd Bud. Hope you're doing good. That would almost work. This hand is like, do I keep this and just try to win off the Relic of Regentis? It's hella risky. But, you know, we got to think about grief. Like, they're mulling. So if I'm really concerned about grief, that could be a tragedy here. They didn't show any black cards besides Living End. I'm gonna keep. See how horrible a decision this is. All right. So I need a top deck like a land here for this plan to work. There is a land. It's not the best land for me to draw, but it is a land regardless. So the plan here is next turn. Are they going to try and force here? Nope. Okay. So the plan now is to play Relic next turn. Or Blood Moon. I really think it should just be Blood Moon here. I'm going to go for Blood Moon. I don't really want to take extra damage, but I think I have to. Because if Blood Moon doesn't resolve, like if I get a Forest and Blood Moon doesn't resolve, I'm in a lot of trouble with the Season Pyros trying to play. So it's a Blood Moon time. Let's see if they got the Force negation here. Come on. Come on, you sons of bitches. I guess I should have grabbed Basic Mountain. No, they found it. But they had to get rid of a Shardless Agent. So we still might be okay. We still might be okay. Maybe. Maybe. No, fuck. Okay, it's over. It's over now. Oh my god. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if I played Relic for Genis, they still would have found it. Yeah, it sucks ass. It's amazing how many draws they needed to find to get it, though. Yeah, it's just over now. Could take out the Curator Mysteries. It's still 5, 8, 11, 13. Yeah, the Curator... Killing the Curator might buy me a little bit of time. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and play it out. Look at that. Chandra also takes 2 damage. Keep me alive just a little bit longer. I take 11, go to 6. Go to 5. Send these to... Yeah, there's no way for me to win. Damn, that's hateful. Alright. We'll try taking out these pillages. I don't know what Lightning Bolt does. It doesn't kill any of their creatures. I'd much rather try pillage, especially going first. Like Lightning Bolt is pretty bad against Living End. It always has. Look at this shit. This is the shit you like just have nightmares about. Fuck. It's a horrible hand. Because a Tranquil Thicket. If this was just a basic forest, I'd be like, let's go. But it's not a basic forest. It's a fucking Tranquil Thicket. Turn 2 Pillage is good. Turn 2 Pillage is good. But I don't think I can get there. It'd have to be a very specific set of draws here. I'm going to keep. I'm going to go for a Stomping Ground. Right? Because I got to think that if I can't get the, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just so rough here. It's just so rough. At least maybe I can go like Relic on turn 2 and threaten, you know, exiling in their graveyard. Is this a Dismember? That's right, Endurance is all you need, but guess what? I can't find Endurance. That's not helping. All right, that resolves, so that's good. No swing here with the Arbor Elf. For clear and obvious reasons. If I play this Blood Moon, yeah, I just don't want him having a whole bunch of street wraiths. I guess we make them have the Force Negation, right? I mean, I'm sure they have it. Or the basic Forest in hand. This is rough. This is really rough. Wow! Yeah! All right, look at that. Look at that. They just immediately just pick up their cards. Like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Wow. That is some funny stuff right there. Instantly dead to Blood Moon. Just don't even let it resolve. Just out. It's on the stack. I'm done. Wow. And I was sitting there the whole time thinking, he's not going to let me see my next card. Saying that it was going to be a problem. All right, guys. I'm going to be back in just a second. Going to go check on the dogs. Alrighty, guys, I'm back with that exciting defeat of Living End. There's one guy, I got off the Reddit. I just use MTG top8.net or whatever it's called, and MTG Goldfish. But I was on like the Reddits for Pioneer and Modern. And there was one guy in the Modern Reddit that was like obsessed with Living End. Like his screen name was Living End, his picture avatar was Living End, and he only talked about Living End. And every time there wasn't a Living End in a top like 32 at challenge, he'd be really upset. And even if there was one, he'd criticize it. He was like insane about Living End. And I got off there just because, you know, Magic the Gathering players whine a lot, myself included. And I don't need to read that shit. guys yelling about grief need to be banned. I'm like, well, just ban them all. Just ban grief, fury, endurance, solitude, subtlety. Ban them all if you're gonna ban grief. Sure. There's endurance. This can is so bright. Like I think it's like bubblegum flavor or something. But it's good. I like it. Whenever I have a nice hand like this is a pretty quality hand overall, I'm usually getting just absolutely destroyed. Like, if I start with a hand that's, like, very questionable, like, I don't know about this. This is probably an instantaneous loss. Somehow it gets there. But you keep a good hand, I just get destroyed because the opponent also kept a hella good hand. Oh, good. We're against Tron, which means that, yeah, this hand is in trouble. I think I just want to start a clock immediately against this opponent. And that means we are going to play Endurance on turn 2. And I'm not going to swing or nothing. We got to get a clock going. Because I don't know if this is normal G-Tron or if this is E-Tron or if this is B-Tron. That's bad. That's incredibly bad. No matter what kind of Tron this is. So top deck Pillage or Blood Moon. Either one is going to be okay, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, my life total, unless it's E-Tron, doesn't really matter too much here. Here we go, Endurance. I don't need to target anything. I think I'm good. Blood Moon Pillage. Fury. Could be good later. This is a hefty swing if this all connects. Go, critters, go. Big damage there on turn 3. That's about as much damage as I can do on turn 3. Well, I guess like Bloodbraid Out plus Bolt. In this scenario, would be 9 damage. I guess that would be the most I can do. All right, what's kind of horrors am I waiting for here? Oh, good, it's just Eldrazi Tron. Much better than G-Tron. Whew. Dodging bullets here. I mean, no matter what he takes, this thing's probably going to die. He should take the Fury, though. But he might take Ren. He takes Fury. Probably okay. Chalice on 1? God damn it. That usually doesn't affect me too bad, but, you know, now I can see why he took the Fury. We are just going to slam hardcore here. Dude. Bruh. All right, get on in there. Let me kill that thought and draw a card. No? Ah. Sure. I need to find Pillage or something. Oh, he doesn't have Reality Smasher here. Another Thought Knot. Yep. Okay. He's in the same boat as before right now. He's got to take, like, Ren. Yeah. Just, you know, Fury off the top would be, like, amazing. Blood Moon would be even better now. Man, a Blood Moon off the top. Can you do it, deck? Can you deliver them goods? Seasoned Pyromancer could potentially deliver them goods. Come on. Yes! All right. I probably should have picked up with Ren there instead of playing that from hand, but whatever. There you go. Now I will aggressively swing here since I did not pick up with Ren. See if he wants to block here. If he does, I'll ping and kill that Thought Knot. Okay. Arbor Elf can't cast that. Alright, so he's got the basic waste. Now that's some quality draw power there. Come on, Bloodbraid. No, you can't cast. I guess we could cast that. I mean, just cast it so it goes in the graveyard and just gets countered. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to draw that anyways. And then how much damage this is? 7. I'm going to ping them, make it even more difficult for them to survive. Yeah, all right. So obviously Magus of the Moon in. I like Cindervines in this matchup as well. Force of Vigor sometimes is overkill for their artifacts. Endurance is honestly one of the worst cards against them. And Bone Crusher Giant is also pretty rough. Everything else is pretty good. You know, Lightning Bolt's also questionable. Maybe I should have a couple Endurances in over Lightning Bolts. Maybe that'd be better. We'll try it. Lightning Bolt isn't great in this matchup. I don't want to get rid of all my bolts. And that's a good one. My opponent's name is Basement Boy. I was once a basement boy. I spent a lot of time. My bedroom was not in the basement. I just want to make that clear. But, you know, that's where my parents had a little mini basketball hoop down there. And my mini, I mean mini. Like, you know, so I spent a lot of time in my childhood down there. That was where I watched all the Seahawks games with my dad. But no, I spent most of my time in my bedroom. All right, we are just going to go ahead. Shock here. Pillage power plant. Sure. Who says pillage isn't good? What do you think of that now? Pillage was super good at the RCQ yesterday. Yeah! Stopped him from getting Tron. Yeah, no basements in Florida. Yeah, it gets a little rough in Florida, huh? All right, Bloodbraid, this is your chance to really drive home this and get a Blood Moon. Come on, Bloodbraid. Do your thing. Magus, Blood, Utopia Sprawl. Utopia Sprawl. There's a lot of that happening yesterday, too. A lot of Utopia Sprawls off Bloodbraid. It never really cascaded anything good yesterday. So now, of course, what's going to happen is they're going to play at least a Thought-Knot Seer and take away this Fury. But hopefully I can find... Yeah, and they've also got that weird, like, mold down there. Is that right? They have pink mold in Florida, or is that somewhere else? I just don't know. What heinous horrors am I up against now? That looks bad. That's a 7-mana card. I mean, you can get Soap Scum. What's happening here? Oh, he's going to dismember? Okay. Really good play by the opponent there, unfortunately. Oh my god, I really don't want to get rid of Seasoned Pyromancer here, but I could go... Put the exile card into your hand. I guess we're going to do Bloodbraid first and see what it finds. Come on, Bloodbraid. Renin 6. That's not great either. Back. Bloodbraid, you let me down. I can now Fury, but I think I want to keep... Oh, man. If I Fury like here and then ping and then swing, it doesn't seem very good. No. I think I'm just going to hold. Even Pillage would have been good there. Just, I'm really terrified of Thought-Knot Seer, of course. Oh my god, I forgot Ugin also has this ability. Yeah, Ren down. I got plenty of mana. Now it's time to see a Thought-Knot Seer. What does this say? Destroy target friend that's one or more colors. Horribly gross. My god. So many fucking lands. How many more lands do you think I can draw, guys? Village is okay. Not really. It helps a little. How would you like to swing at me? Everything, huh? If I double block here, that seems okay. Take 5. All right. I think it's just gonna have to be like Fury here, like pitch Bloodbraid Elf. Nothing really works. Man, 6 Blood Moons in the deck. Can't find it in 20. Can't find one copy in 20 cards. Yeah. Because even if I'm Blood Moon, it's obviously not enough anymore. I don't even have Tron anymore. I think if I go like, yeah, this won't work. It'd have to be like Fury. Because Ballista is at 3. They can put it up to 4. 6. The Fury will make it take it down to 7. Put 1 more damage on that. Yeah, I think that's my best chance of trying to survive here. Very unlikely, but you know, we're gonna try. I guess we well, Blood Moons still get destroyed by this. Destroy permanent. If he's spending going -3 on that, I guess that's okay. Find a Ballista. Nope. Yeah, it's just over. If this was a Fury, I'd almost. If this was a Fury, I think I would have gotten there. Well, not gotten there, but. Yeah, the Ugin. If I play. If I play Arbor Elf and then Exile, they can just minus the Ugin again. That's clearly not going to work. mean, just the Ugin just dominated me this game. This classic Planeswalker dominance. If Chandra can't find anything good enough, you know. Wow, he's not even going to waste his... maybe he thinks my last card's a lightning bolt. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I need to keep Endurance in. Endurance just looks so rough. But I'll bring in the lightning bolts back. And hopefully maybe find a Blood Moon effect, you know? I mean, that was deep in the deck, man. And not found 1 of 6, basically. Not that the Magazine Moons would have lasted. Well, no, I did find one. But it was at that point it was so late. You know, not that Maximum would have been great. I mean, he found both his dismembers. I would assume there's 2 dismembers in the side, unless he's running 2 in the main and 2 in the side, which I don't think is unreasonable. All right, let's see. This is usually where I get bad hands. Oh my god. Yeah, this is where I get bad hands, because here I can't... If this was a fetch land, if either one was a fetch land, I'd be like, let's fucking go. You know, there's a chance for a turn 3 Blood Moon. But now I've got to worry about missing. You know, and this is horrible. Like, the fear is unreasonable. It's just really not that good of a hand against what I'm playing against. You know, if this was against, you know, Jund or something, I'd keep. Man. Yeah, for turn, draw, draw. So I have 2 draw steps to try and find a 3rd land. I'm going to mull. I'm going to try. 1 mull. It's even worse. Fuck, how does that happen? How does it happen that you mull and it's even worse? It's fucking horrible, man. Just fuck. It's just unplayable almost now. Barring a top deck Blood Moon, of course. I mean, who knows? I could have just kept that 7-card hand and just never drawn a land. You know, I mean, it's certainly possible. I've done that before. You know, just try to get stuff where maybe we can do something, but looking pretty bad here. Not looking great. I am going to be able to maybe do Bloodbraid Elf, though. Maybe Cascade into it. You know, maybe Cascade into something decent. Ugh. All right, here we go. Come on, Bloodbraid. Blood Moon. There we go. Bloodbraid doing work. All right. So probably a... Whoa, I need to attack here. I almost clicked through attack. So probably going to get whitelisted on Moto confirmed. What does that mean? Whitelisted? Like white pages? Do people even know what yellow pages and white pages are anymore? Like, for real, does anybody actually know what that is? Do the children know? Swamp? That's really bad. I don't know what that's for, but that's scary. Oh, he has a waste, too. All right, how about a pillage now? I'd love to get a pillage. He's got nothing else, though. What's happening over there? That's horrible. Swing for 3. Is it? I haven't seen a phone book in forever. Like, when was the last time I got a phone book? Like 2012 or something? No, the kids aren't gonna know that stuff. They're not gonna have a clue. Do I want to play this land? I guess so. You know, I mean, you know, in the first Superman movie, right? Christopher Reeves runs into a phone booth to change into the Superman, and the children don't even know what he just ran into. They're like, what the hell did he go into? What is that? Thought Not Seer. I will lightning bolt you. This is tense. Magus of the Moon. All right, let's swing here. See if he wants to block and trade. Basically, that's what's going to happen if he decides to block. He does not want to do that. Now I'm going to keep lands in hand just in case I get this thing to ultimate. So I am double Blood Moon here. I have to let this hit the Ren. Because if he's got something particularly nasty here, where I block this dies, and then he Blood Moons, kills the Blood Moon, that's just super bad. So I guess I should have minus with Ren. I should have knocked him down to 7. Because something's up here, and most likely is either another Thought Knot, or a... Because if he had Reality Smasher, he'd play Reality Smasher. It is another Thought Knot. Alright, how about a Fury? A Fury be huge. Oh my god, it's another goddamn Ren in 6. Yeah, just keep swinging at him. I wonder if I swing with both here. I mean, how aggressive do I want to get here? Because I can kill one of Thought Knots. I'm just going to swing with fucking both here. I mean, he's at 8. He's got to start getting nervous. Okay, now he's at 5. Ping. Ping. Draw. Fury. Oh! Oh, God, the pain. The incredible amount of pain. Dude, if that was a Fury, it'd be like game over. But no. No, I can't have nice things, god damn it. I just can't have nice things. Oh my god. Show me that force, oh vigor. He's at 5, so he's got to be concerned a little bit. I mean, he's probably got just a huge... I mean, that's 6 mana. I mean, what, he's still holding the swamp, too. What on earth could be going on over there? Maybe it's just like 3 Emrakuls in hand. Still no Reality Smashers. I'm very confused. Karn the Great Creator. Well, something horrible. Yes, that's something horrible. Where, again, if I can find... Oh my god, dude! How? How is this possible? That is so painful. That is so painful. You can actually literally feel the pain. You can just... What the fuck? There's just no way to win now against the Ugin. It's just I cannot win now. It's just too much to get through now. This is unbelievable. I just gotta try and survive to find lightning bolts, Chandras. That's what I gotta do. I've already wasted both Wrens, so just here's another land. Just show them how many I have. And just hope that some way, somehow, I can find a way to deal these last 5. I don't know how that's going to happen, but it is possible. There is Chandra. There are still 3 lightning bolts. You know, there is Questing Beast. Questing Beast is extremely good in this situation if he doesn't play anything bigger than these spirit tokens. Oh, I got a dab here? Sure, dab for the fucking lols. There you go. There you go, Gage. That's horrible. I don't want to give him another card. I don't have green for Questing Beast. I do not. Man, where's Clothis been, too? Do I want to block? I probably should block. Fuck, I need Fury bad. I'm going to take it. If I find Fury, we're in business, maybe. Let's get another land, guys. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands on a deck. That means there's 12 more. We're going to go for it. How many lands have I drawn in a row? 4? Is that 4? 4 straight? Or is it 3 straight? 3 or 4? I don't know. I mean, I knew I drew this. Okay, this guy is going to let me fetch a bunch. Okay, why didn't you do this earlier? All right. Forest. I guess I should have got a basic mountain there. Forest. All right, guys, let's see another land here. Just dead. God, I can't believe how bad this is sometimes. I just can't. Like, imagine Seasoned Pyromancer and a double bolt, how exciting that would be. Imagine how exciting that would fucking be. But instead, I just have to lose here. Horrible. It's just like the worst shit ever. Like a constant stream of diarrhea. Luckily, this Bloodbraid Elf can't die to this Ugin. Go to 1. They probably have Ballista. Oh, just Ugin the Spirit Dragon for a Lightning Bolt. Where's my Lightning Bolts? Oh, good. A Sprawl. There's a Fury. We're a little late. There's an Arbor Elf. And now let me see anything else. Horrible, man. I mean, just horrible. Just like the worst draws. You'd think you might be able to get there. And that was a mold of 5, by the way. I mold a 5 there, and the guy still struggled to beat me. You know, if I was that guy that won the RCQ yesterday, I would just told the opponent to concede, and he would. Like, I don't even think he has to tell people to concede. I know the guy in the first round of the top 8 just walked up to him and said, you can have the game. You can have the match. You need this RCQ. That was the exact words he said. You need this RCQ. What? You need this RCQ? Why? Like, it's just so sad. Like, I need to report this to Wizards. That is so shitty. I should probably tattletale and let Wizard of the Coast know this guy won this RCQ by, you know, he played 3 rounds. It's a 5-round event. He played 3 rounds, went 3-0. And then he just drew into the top 8, and then 3 opponents, all 3 in the top 8 playoffs, just gave it to him. Scoop the top 4 matches, let the other. Yeah, I mean that shit happens. It's fucking frustrating. One time I went 7-2. One time I went 7-2 in a 310-man tournament, and I didn't make top 8 at 7-2. Think about that. 7-2 out of 9 rounds, I didn't make top 8. I played my heart out, and I got nothing for it because of people handshake drawing as early as round 6. I mean, that's just so unfun and unfair. Like, you know, I'm obviously going to keep this. This is a pretty good hand. You know, I'm a big fan of Clothis on turn 2. Look like he's going to get Thoughtseize. Look like this is what? Fucking Rakdos scam. I don't know. No, it's red mana. Oh my god, it's Dredge. Get this. Oh god. Get this Clothis. This is where I miss Scavenging Ooze. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is Endurance? They return Dark Blast, then put another Dark Blast in. Wow, this is going to be an ass beating here. I found 1 Narc Amoeba. Yeah, all right, there's Endurance. The problem is I can't. So I need to do it during their upkeep. Endurance, their upkeep. I don't think there's any way they can stop this, right? Unless they're playing like Subtlety or something. Which would be nuts, but possible. All right, here we go. Blood Moon and Pillage are both very bad against Dredge. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Man, Endurance is strong against this prized amalgam. Yeah, motherfucker. But I probably should report it, Gage. I mean, that's bullshit. The guy only plays 3 rounds, and he handshake draws into the top 8. You know, two rounds in a row. All right, fine. Whatever. You know, that shit happens all the time. That's just been going on for 20 years. What is this? Yeah. All right. Dredge of 3. Clearly Cloth this time. But then, you know, and he just doesn't even play another one. It's just, and he's proud of it, you know? I mean, it's just terrible. And I had to play against this guy. I played against this guy round 3, and he just always disrespects me. Just it's super annoying. He just thinks that I'm like some sort of clown. You know, I mean, I saw him make fun of me on Discord about I'm still playing Ponza, and he's like, I don't know why he's doing that. He was angry, it seemed like, that I made a top 4 RCQ. No, I did not beat him. He only plays the best decks. I've never seen him play anything that's not 1 or 2 top deck for 10 years now. And I think I just want to... This is probably a good time to bolt Amalgam. I don't know. Clothis is pretty tough for him to beat. Well, you wouldn't know that, you know, somehow these guys always become super popular dudes. So he's still got Dark Blast in hand? That sucks. This Hagel's pretty good. He doesn't have blue mana, so he can't even do this. I think we just want to take the prized Amalgam. He's got a Dark Blast, so he's going to be able to dredge. He's going to Dark Blast his own Narcomoeba. Right? So then he'll dredge. So I think I need to Bloodbraid Elf to try to cascade in my other Endurance. Well, that won't even work. That's stupid. There's really not much I can do here. So it's just which one do I think's best to take? Probably Otherworldly Gaze, to be honest. Just that card seems to be the most problematic. Now, I think maybe also here... Yeah, he has no blue. That's true, but suddenly he'll have blue. Sure, let's go... I could do Chandra plus and then Stomp. Probably just overthinking things. I just gotta do Bloodbraid Elf. Let's go. Yeah, that's not great against him. He doesn't block. I thought he would just because, you know, he doesn't have 3 mana yet. He did not Dark Blast. I thought he would, but he did not. Dark Blast is still in his hand. I guess he can't... Oh, wait, he can't Dark Blast anymore. I just Blood Mooned him, so never mind. All right, now I'll eat Prized Amalgam. And now it's just Chandra time. And then I like plussing here, saying no to that, swinging in for 7, and you die. All right. I mean, I guess I could have plussed and done... Yeah, I don't know. All right, so here, Blood Moon is actually really bad usually. What is good, of course, is Relic of Virginity. That's pretty easy. And then, believe it or not, Obstinate Baloth is also quite good. Pillage is just horrible. Really not much else. I mean, Blood Moon is generally not great either. It was strangely good there. I used to bring in Cinder Vines because they always had, like, a Shriekhorn, right? Wasn't it? The artifact. But I'm not sure if it's really worth it anymore. I could try Magus of the Moon. At least it's still a creature. Engineered Explosives is horrible. I'm just trying to think, like, what would be good? Cinder Vines be good against now in the modern Dredge deck. The modern Dredge deck. I really can't think of anything, unless they have Ensnaring Bridge, which I don't know why they'd have that. I'm going to bring in Magus of the Moon. At least, you know, because sometimes Blood Moon can get them. I mean, we just saw in that last match that it was okay. I would, you know, I'm going to keep this just because of the strength of Endurance in hand. And I technically have a 3-lander. And they generally do not destroy lands or enchantments with Dredge. But we'll see how horribly wrong I am there. And that makes things even a little bit better. So we may want to... hopefully I can draw another land. I would really appreciate that. Thought seems to be really good from the opponent here, but you think they would have already done that if they had that? I guess I could top deck it for second turn. Old ass City of Brass. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I mean, we just have to let them take shit. All right, Gage. Well, good luck there. Really appreciate it. Have fun. Yeah, we just have to let them do this. I mean, I just don't think this is... let him take a card, you know? I mean, you just hope he doesn't have, like, Ephemerate or something. Because I don't want to lose a card when, you know, when it's not going to do anything. Because I'd lose 2 cards, and they would still grief me. So the only thing they got there, they got Dark Blast back. So how about a land so I can play this Clothis? No. Fuck. That's okay. That's alright. Gotta put it on red. Oh, there we go. There's Otherworldly Gaze. Did they ever fix this card? Remember I was putting cards on the top of the graveyard instead of the bottom? So sometimes you wouldn't even notice what they're putting in. You'd have to scroll to the top. And it didn't say in the side chat either. The game log, it would just be like, oh, I guess they shoved 3 more cards in the graveyard. Surveil 3. Pretty good. So no Dredger put in there. The top of their deck had no Dredges in there. They had, wow. This doesn't have flashback, right? But this does. So, yeah, they can flash this back. Big haymaker here would be like either another Endurance or a Relic of Progenitus, which there are 4 cards. There's a Dark Blast. He milled in Stinkweed Imp. That was the big hit there for him. Oh my god. I think we just play Clothis. Guaranteed graveyard hate, mana fixing. You know, I mean, it sucks. They're gonna dredge at least 5. Stinkweed Imp, Golgari Thug, Stinkweed Imp, Steam Vents, Cathartic Reunion. All really bad for me. Again, I think if I don't hit Endurance, which is unlikely, I'm just gonna play Seasoned Pyro and try to find Endurance. I'd discard like both Blood Braids, or maybe just 1 Blood Braid. Sure. 1 Blood Braid and, you know, Obstinate Baloth. That sucks. Dude. Fuck. Make sure there's no burn card in here. Yeah, just eat a stinkweed imp. Okay, one Bloodbraid. Probably not the Sprawl. Probably the Obstinate Baloth. Because if I find another land, I can actually turn Klothys into a creature. That is a land. And I'm going to block the amalgams with the elemental tokens. We're working it. It takes it all. I have yet to see a Creeping Chill, which is very alarming. Still no Creeping Chill. Just a Narcomoeba went in there. Sending one amalgam. That's an easy block. Doesn't have any huge cards in there. He's still got a Stinkweed Imp left, which I hope to devour. Only Fury was instant speed. Imagine how insane that would be. Double black. Okay. Magus of the Moon. Target creature card. There's just that one Stinkweed left. Is 5 mana. If I Fury... Yeah, Fury Evoke using Magus of the Moon, and then swing. Yes, okay, there's the path there. Swing, this is 6, and play Chandra plus. Okay. Yeah, Magus is pretty bad here. Doesn't really matter. Sure, Thug's fine. Puts a Narcomoeba on top. Gonna swing for 6. Put him at 1. I could have just played Bloodbraid Elf too. There are lots of outs there. Yeah! Alright. Taking out Dredge. Dredge is normally a relatively easy matchup for this deck just because before I used to have Scavenging Ooze in it instead of the Endurances. In a lot of cases, Scavenging Ooze I still feel is better than Endurance, particularly against this deck. I mean, that deck would have just been destroyed by that. And there's other times too where I think like Ooze is better than Endurance. The problem with Ooze is it is slightly slow compared to Endurance. Oops, I'm 2-1. And, you know, but it can become massive and gain you a ton of life. Oh, Elf Lord, I didn't even see this. Elf Lord Gucci did You Spin Me Right Round for a 1250 like half an hour ago. So here you go, Elf Lord. I apologize, I did not see it, but here you go. This is very difficult for me to do. Because I don't really, I gotta move my chair out of the way. I gotta kind of, you know. All right, there we go. Let me get some speed going. There you go. All right. Woo. Hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go first. No, gotta mull that. That is horrible. That is absolute garbage hand. Like, get the hell out of here. This is much better. Put the basic forest on the bottom. Actually, put the stomping ground on the bottom. Yes. Stomping ground on bottom. Anytime you see Tranquil Thicket and Renin 6, it's generally a pretty good day. I've really enjoyed Tranquil Thicket a lot more than Beseiju. That's bad. I mean, it's okay for now. I don't really have a hand to deal with burn currently. I don't mind this, though. This is quality ramp here. Renin 6 is honestly pretty bad against burn because it incentivizes fetching. But if I can just find that Clothis, I might be okay, guys. And Clothis is just usually a game winner against burn. Another deck where I think Scavenging Ooze is clearly better than Endurance. Endurance isn't even good in this matchup. It's okay. Like, for a surprise blocker. Yes. All right, Met 11. I have to stomp this Swiss Spear. Fuck. Yeah. I just want to do it now. And then I'm going to tick up Ren, grab nothing. Is that right? No, that's wrong. I could just die going to 10 here. I'm going to go to 10, get a basic forest. And cycle my thicket. Okay, if I can live long enough, that'll be all right. And say go. Playing has pretty fun decks today. Eldrazi, Tron, Living End. White, oh, is Lightning Helix? Oh, Boros Charm. Ow. Probably just dead. Probably just dead. I can't imagine surviving this. They have 5 cards in hand. You guys think they got enough to kill? That looks like enough to kill right there. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Okay. So Pillage out, Blood Moon out, Osnet Baloth in, and Cindervine's in. Cindervine comes in because Roiling Vortex is just a big hit against me. Stops Klothys from gaining life. Deals incredible damage if I Cascade with Bloodbraid Elf. And also, it can destroy Eidolon the Great Rebel. Opponent had a really good hand there. My hand was not suited for burn. Neither is this one. I mean, that looks pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know why you'd cut that. It seems so good, Eidolon. Like, I just don't really understand. All right, we'll keep this. Try it. Because of, you know, Murktide. I mean, you think they'd just be in love with that card. Okay. If they play Eidolon here, we'll probably want to just take the 2 damage, I think. Well, I have Questing Beast. So now we definitely don't want to just take the 2 damn damage. Let them swing. See what's on top. The Forest. Okay. This is also very good against my Klothys. It exiles almost all their cards. And there is Klothys. I'm going to fetch, get a basic mountain, and play Klothys. Questing Beast should be very good here. Should be insanely good. Maybe it's not that good. Probably just dead, huh, guys? Please let me live a turn. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god, an exquisite firecraft! Jesus Christ, what a fucking hand both games from Burn. Holy shit. That was a turn 4 kill on both games. Good God. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, 2 turn 4 kills by Burn. Like, that's crazy. I mean, you didn't stand a chance. I had no chance against this guy. I played Burn a lot, you know, back in the day. I still enjoy playing once in a while. I never have anything like that. That guy, that's the type of Burn, when you have those hands, you're going to win like a 500,000 man tournament. I mean, you're not going to lose. You're going to make top 8 in a massive tournament. Like, if Burn does that well, it's like unstoppable. Like, holy Jesus. That was some insane stuff right there. Like, generally, I think Burn is a pretty fun matchup for my deck, you know, for Ponza. It really is. But not there. I mean, the guy had turn 4 kill twice. And he only attacked me with creatures like, what? Twice? So he only did 4 damage with creatures in both games. I think in game 1, he only did 2 damage, right? Just the Swift Spear got in one time. Insane. Insane. Like, those are the type of games with Burn where I fantasize about when I'm running the deck. Like, oh, man, this guy's fucked. But, you know, I do usually, you know, normally when I play, just be multiple different extra lands back to back to back. I'm going to keep this. You know, double bolts. I mean, why not? At least I got a participation prize already. I feel good about that. I'll get a forest. Always looks funny fetching end phase for a forest. All right. Where's my companion? What would my companion be? Like Obosh? Oh yeah, Obosh Ponza. Like, you only played it back then because everyone needed a companion. Like, I hated it, honestly. I mean, it was sweet playing Kitchen Finks and stuff, but, you know, Gruul Spellbreaker. Prowess. Okay. How much damage I'm doing to myself to stop this? Always the mutagenic growth, like every fucking time. Like every goddamn time they have mutagenic growth. It's just, it's maddening. It's honestly maddening. It just is. I mean, I played against 2 prowess players in an RCQ, and every time I tried to bolt the fucking creature, they had mutagenic growth. I mean, every fucking time. So now we just need to waste a fury here, basically. And get this thing the fuck out of here. And hopefully you don't have another mutagenic growth. Play a Clothis and try to survive. Flame Jab. Flame Jab. Well, there's some retrace there. I think I'm going to eat the Flame Jab, guys. That's instant speed, right? No, that's sorcery. Okay. Sure. Devour the Flame Jab. I wonder if I should have played Blood Moon there. That's a quality live the stage right there. That I might die here. If they have another, yeah. Don't eat Lava Dart. Because they'll just make me miss and deal the damage. I have to throw out Season Pyro now. So that was a good thing I didn't play Blood Moon. I would have died. Wow. Really love these double land draws. I really do, guys. I really do enjoy always drawing 2 lands. At least I got 2 tokens off that one. Yep. Clearly got a side pillage out in this. Probably a couple Blood Moons. I don't know if I want to get rid of all of them. I mean, he would have been stuck here. This is a long, expressive iteration. Dragon Rage Chandler, okay. His only sorcery is expressive iteration. Alright. Gonna go to 6, which is scary. Okay. Oh no, Live the Stage is in there too. I'm gonna get my basic mountain. Okay. There are plans here. There are plans. We are gonna let a Surveil go. You put Expressive Iteration in the graveyard. We are going to respond. Hopefully there's no counter spell here. I should let the Prowess go too. Come on, baby. Put on top. I'm at 6. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Okay, I can handle that so far. Had to be a lightning bolt. That is enough to turn on Clothis. I think we go for it. He blocks with Swiss Spear. It does become a third creature. Got one card left in hand. It could be very bad. I have to swing, though, because if he bolts the Seasoned Pyromancer, it's just all for nothing anyways. He doesn't have to block. If I would have swung with both Pyromancers, I would have probably maybe forced blocks, but I don't know. Let's see if I made the right or wrong decision here. He doesn't know what he's wrong. He put the Surveil card in the, it was something else. Yes. Okay. I get Pillage out of here. Shit out of here. Obstinate Baloth in. Relic of Virginitas in. At least 2 Blood Moons out. Probably all the Blood Moons out, but then what? You put in, like, Cinder Vines? I guess you could put in Cinder Vines. That might work. Go like that. I gotta admit, I played against some pretty fun decks today. Not just the usual, just slew of Murktides and Hammers and shit, and creativities. It gets tiring playing against that crap all the time. How many companions have I played against so far today? Just this one, right? The Prowess? Right? I think so. Yeah, it's definitely a keeper. I'm going to say this Arbor Elf for Endurance. I just don't think Arbor Elf's going to make it. I'm just saying. Gross. Gross. Oh my god. What is that shit? That's horrible. Show him a Fury. Probably just a land. Lightning Bolt's really good. Let's see that mutagenic growth. All right, so first things first, we just want to lightning bolt this. That's what we gotta do. It died instantly. Yeah! All right. That's some good shit there. Wow, taking out both creatures. I didn't expect that. I thought maybe they'd have mutagenic growth to try and keep it alive. Yes. I plan on just playing Austin and Bailoff next turn. Yep. What's this double red? I got. Oh, that's from Metamorphose. They had Gigantha. They're ways away from casting that. Gain 4. I'm going to sit on this endurance the whole game if I have to. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow. Okay. So their last card in hand, well, no, they got 2 cards. I am at 6. Swing for 4. Big turn here. I mean, they could just kill me with double bolt. We know 1 card in hand is Gigantha. All right, see what they do here. Block. Comes a 5. It's coming a 6/6. Not a lot I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. It comes a 6/6, and this is a stupid stomp, so I can't even do anything here. Sure. Wow. Looking like I'm just dead. Top deck bolt. Beseiju? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Beseiju? Why the fuck is everything so difficult for me? God damn it, dude. That sucks. Just lose to Lava Dart. Just horrible, man. Yeah, flame jab. You know, that was a lightning bolt. I would have won, but you know, it's got to be a stomp. Why would it be a lightning bolt? All right, guys, I'm gonna go check on my dogs one more time. I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, here we go. Gonna try and get the 3-2 or the 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm gonna mold that. Gonna keep that. Put basic forest on bottom. How many Midrange gross do you think they have in their first like 15 cards? 3 or 4? Swing for 1. Always a Sprite Dragon. Every damn time. And look at me. Relic of Progenitus. Yeah, I got to go to 13 here. Probably just get blasted here with a mutagenic growth. All right, let's see that mutagenic. Wow, they didn't have it. Okay. Whew. Took a lot of damage that turn. I don't like this Monastery Swiftspear, by the way. Not a fan. Not a fan. That'll give a delirium. Jesus. Yeah. I think that's right. I think that's better than taking out the Dragon Rage Chandler. We're going to find out. But it could be very wrong. Yep, that gives a delirium. At least they paid full price for this. That's really good, too. Look at this shit. Surprised they don't lava dart the Arbor Elf. Yeah, there they go. I was like, man, you think they would. Man, Endurance would be big here, too. Okay. We'll bolt here. Play Bone Crusher. Go for the best. Endurance would also be a good find. You know, Endurance would be actually pretty huge. know, obviously the plan with the cards in hand, there's just a cast questing beast. Hopefully Bone Crusher Giant survives, and we swing for 8. You know, it's always unlikely because of this deck just has so much fucking action constantly. Okay, they already played a land. So they're going to probably get a lost card out of this. Never mind, they found Mishra's Bauble. They look at me. It's another different lightning bolt. Swing for 8. They have so many cards in hand. They're going up to 7 cards. Questing Beast is pretty good. They do not have a lightning bolt in the graveyard currently. Because they need the lightning bolt through the breach. They know I have my lightning bolt, so they're just going to go for it here. And let's see if they can do it. They got to get 13 points of damage. They have 5 more cards in hand. How many of those are Metamorphoses? Gonna Path to Exile. That's pretty good. Now they're gonna set up blocks. Another bolt. I'm going to swing here for 4. They have to block. I would assume. I mean, they can't kill it with... Okay, I'm at 12. See what they do here. Okay. Play Clothis. So 4 cards left in hand. This is tense. This is for a 3-2 or a 2-3. I haven't had a 3-2 in a long time. I don't even know when the last time I had a 3-2 was. I think the last time was with Rakdos on a Friday. There's still a Scar. I don't really care about that right now. There's another expressive iteration. They have to find a way to either kill or gain life. Like, they have to gain 2 life. Or remove Clothis. Wooded Foothills. You can't really do anything with that. Oh. Yes! Got it! Alright. First 3-2 in quite some time. Yeah, I think that's the first 3-2 I've had. When was it? I don't even know. It was a while ago. I'm trying to figure this out. When did I last... Okay, yeah, my last time where I got a 3-2, or according to my records, looks like I got a 3-2. God, is it really that long ago? March 3rd? Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was March 3rd. I don't know. I don't play full leagues like I did today usually, so whatever the case, that's awesome. Managed to get a 3-2 today. I'm pretty happy about that. Played against a lot of decks I enjoy playing against. It was a good grab bag, 5 different decks. Even though Boros, Burn, and Prowess are pretty similar. All right, let's open up that treasure chest, see what we get out of it. Come on, something good. And I got a Verduran Enchantress. Wow. That's got to be worth a 1/10 of a tick. Unless it's in Commander or something. Verduran Enchantress. And 15 points, I'll take that. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may draw a card. All right. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys had fun. I know I did. It was a pretty good day. A good day of the old roller coaster. You know, highs and lows. You know, I should have beat Eldrazi Tron, but you only drew lands. Boros Burn was, like, unbeatable. Like, there's just no way anybody could beat that deck. It was absolutely insane. 2 turn 4 kills in a row is, like, disturbing. And I wish I had hands and draws that good when I play Burn. Like, I'd win every damn match almost. You know, good wins against Living End, Dredge, and Prowess. Felt good. It was, you know, good to get a 3-2, get them juices flowing, and keep them flowing. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did watch this live on Twitch, please start following. If you watch this on YouTube, please start subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter too for Bluebird action. And I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Gruul Ponza Midrange action here in Modern. And hope to see you all here for that. If not, I'm sure you got something more important going on. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Manure Butt, Tech Gauge, Elf Lord Gucci, Nostalgia C, pretty damn good, and the Nightbot and the MTG bot for keeping me company. Also, special shout-outs to Tech Gauge for the resubscription for 21 months. Going nuts there. That's almost 2 years of solid support from Tech Gauge. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being so awesome and hanging out with me. Everybody be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. Damn, I needed that 3-2. It's been like literally weeks. Weeks, man. According to like what I can tell, it's been about 3 weeks since I've gotten a 3-2 or better online. So thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you all here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Gruul Ponza action. All right, everybody. Later, Gators. Peace.